So today is the day and I'm so excited. So most of you probably have no idea what it is. I did mention it in my last vlog if you hung with it all the way through. See, that's why you gotta watch them all the way through to find out the secrets before, like, I make them publicly known. But, for the first time since I was a teenager, I'm going red again. Oh yes, we're doing this. Today is the day I do it. So I told literally everyone at work that I'm doing this to make sure that I don't wimp out on it and change my mind like I've done so many times when I've been like, I'm gonna do it, and then the last minute, I'm not so sure. And then I puss out, and I'm like, oh god. But I bought it. This time we're gonna try the L'Oreal Paris Feria Power Red in Ruby Rush. Mostly because it claims on the side, even without bleach, that it can accomplish results like that on dark hair. And if that is to be believed, that is what I want. Now, if this turns out to be a lying kind of thing, when it comes time to touch it up, my mom said that she can use the peroxide she uses on her hair to lift the color and then go over it again with it. But, we're gonna see just how it does on its own first, because it may not need to come to that. But yeah, it's like the last time I was a redhead was when I met Davy Jones. So I was 18 when I met Davy. It's been a hot minute since I've been a redhead. I can't say that was the age I was the last time I colored my hair at all, but the last time I even did that, I was 20 years old. I'm 36 now, so it's been a hot minute. And there have been many points where I'm like, I want to go red again. But then my hair was like so long, I'm like, but it would take like 2 or 3 boxes. Oh, do I want that kind of commitment? Fuck it. It's short enough to only need 1 box right now. So I was like, well, if we're gonna do this, now might be the time to do this. And originally I was thinking I might go Ziggy Stardust red. Actually, that is the wild hair that crawled up my butt to make me want to go red again. Was I was going through that David Bowie comic book and just all the Ziggy Stardust stuff. I was like, oh, I miss being a redhead so much. So that kind of lit a fire under me. I was like, why don't I go red again? I should go red again. I'm gonna do it. So that night, went on Amazon, found a red that I liked, that looked like it can achieve the kind of results that I want. And here we are. Yeah, the box is a little banged up, but I think that was just because of shipping. Hopefully. I am really, 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 really hoping that this isn't going to be like a counterfeit or anything, but yeah, that makes me a little nervous, but we'll see. We'll see. But this, if it works the way the box claims, this will be the most vibrant red I've ever done. Because typically the reds I've used in the past were ones that they really recommended bleaching it first to actually get the color on the front of the box. But because I'm scared of bleach, I didn't want to do that, so I just went over my color. And then it basically, in the sunlight, you could tell it had red, but otherwise you couldn't really tell. That was the type of red that I had before. But this is like red. I'm like, yeah, bring it, bring it. But the last time that I tried to do it, I made sure not to go with that brand this time. That was like the Garnier Nutrice, I think, and I had a horrible reaction to that. And initially I thought it was just that my scalp couldn't hang with the burning, but in hindsight, I don't think that's what it was. I think I had one of my chemical sensitivity reactions to it, but I hadn't had one prior to that at that point in my life, so I didn't know what to make of it, so I just blamed it on the burning, and I just apparently am that big of a baby and couldn't handle it. But the symptoms of that lined up exactly like what happens whenever I have a chemical sensitivity reaction, so I'm coming prepared. I'm gonna cover my nose and mouth with this while it's on my head to create more of a buffer between any fumes and me. So I think that'll help a lot, but I also made sure to go with a completely different brand this time, just to further minimize it, because I've colored it other times and been perfectly fine. So I think it's just whatever was in that particular kind. I want to say I've used L'Oreal before, and I think that was one of the ones I was fine with in the past. I don't know if it was Feria that I used before. I think this will be my first time trying the Feria line, but, I mean, there's so many colors with the Feria line that I'm like, I really do want to try them. And if it goes well, then I might get more creative and experimental with some of the colors somewhere down the line, because they have like pinks and blues. Those you do have to bleach your hair first for, but I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not there yet. but I am there for red, and I miss being a redhead so much. Red was my jam. Red was like my later teen years. I spent pretty much exclusively red. So, yeah, I miss it a lot. And if this comes up to what I want it to, I will actually feel more like myself than I have since I was a teen, because I resonated with the red. I felt like I naturally should have been a redhead. If you look at baby pictures of me, I actually was, at one point. I was a little strawberry blonde, so a lot of red in that. And then it kind of cruised into auburn territory as a little kid and got darker over time. And even as a teen, it had a lot of red undertones in it, so the ill-advised time with the sun in, yeah, it pulled it up to like a really orangey blonde that was like fugly as hell. But yeah, just saying, my coloring does play nice with red, because I have had red it many times naturally in my hair. So God, I'm excited for this. I may try to vlog some during it, because my mom's gonna help me do it. But boy, I sure hope that this goes well, is all I can say. Because, yeah, part of me is hella nervous, but I'm more just really, really excited, so. Oh, fingers crossed that this actually works like the box claims, and it doesn't just end up being another one where, oh, I guess in the sun you can tell it has a red tint, and that's it. I will be very disappointed if that happens, but like I said, worst case scenario, if that happens, in a couple months when it comes time to do it again, we will bleach it first, and then we'll try again, and see what we get, so. And if that happens, then I can go with literally any red dye that I find, because, yeah, usually that is the hard part, is finding one that claims it'll lift dark hair. So if it's already lifted, you can use anything you damn well please. Just saying. And this one claims it doesn't wreck your hair, so, I mean, that's a lofty claim to make on a box hair dye, but we'll see, so. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I could barely sleep last night. Like, I'm like a little kid on Christmas Eve. It's so stupid that I'm this excited for it, but I am so ready to be a redhead again. Yes! Dudes, it's time. I'm gonna go red. Get rid of these fucking whites that you all harassed me about. So, yeah. Yeah, we see this situation. This is the real reason why I must go red. Because I gotta do something about those. Not as bad on that side as work on this side, but I've been creeping through to the top layer. I've left a mess up. See, I'm like, yeah, if I keep doing that, I'm gonna go bald, so time to color it. So, we're gonna do it.
Putting on Sooooo. So we
On the petroleum jelly. Because we have definitely forgotten this before.
Jelly.
We've forgotten it before and regretted it, so I remember this time. So we're doing the thing.
Not the lobes dyed.
No, not the lobes, not the neck.
They're pretty in pink, not red.
Exactly. They can stay pink. Well, they're kind of red at the top, but that's just the color they are.
So what?
Yeah, we don't need it to be copper.
That I will get once I've parted it and put it on and lifted it up, because I can't do anything with it right now.
That works. Guys, look.
It's beautiful.
Am I beautiful yet? It's a 90s kid style. So I'm covering my nose and mouth to block the fumes to make this easier, and it's making all the difference in the world. But dude, look how red already. I'm so stoked. My goodness. But more than that, like, I don't know, like, whatever angle I was at, just in covering the nose and mouth, and like the way my bangs were laying, I tried to take a picture of it. I may or may not use it because I haven't really looked at it yet, but like, however I had my eyebrows out, or arched, combined with the way the bangs were laying, looked like Judy Garland's upper face. I was like, oh my god, I'm fangirling so hard, I look like Judy, holy shit. So, you know, who knows if I'll even be able to use this clip because it may be too muffled to hear, but I'm trying my best, dudes, I'm trying. So, most of you probably already saw on social media before I ever posted this video the pictures of this already being red. You may have noticed it's a lot more vibrant than I thought. My hair looks like a Crayola crayon. I'm not even mad. It's my own fault it came out the tone it did because your girl is an idiot who missed a step in the instructions about the color booster tube needing to go into the ingredients that go in the bottle that go on your head. Yeah, I noticed about halfway through and it was already on my hair. When exactly are we supposed to use that? I reread the instructions and oh shit. So I kind of just panic dumped it all over my hair and rubbed it in as best I could and left it on for double time. And we've got this. We will also notice that the ends don't really seem to have taken nearly as much, but you know what? It's like a reverse ombre. It's fine. It's fine. Whenever I go back around to like touch it up for roots and shit in about a month or so, I'll show the ends some more love too, or something. I don't know. Like, I am on the fence about what to do with the ends. Part of me is like, you could just chop the ends off and deal with it all being one color that way. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't really want to lose the length. But I mean, that is an option. Or I could try to top it up when I touch up the roots next time. Or I could just leave it. I think I'm probably just going to leave it for now. See how I feel. If it really, really bothers me by the time I touch it up, maybe I'll do extra time on the ends. But I mean, it does look like it at least took some amount of red all around, right? Because at first, when I was first blow drying it, I thought it was just still brown and it didn't take any of it, and I panicked. So I was like, we're seeing this, right? This does not match that by a long shot. So I was like, oh, I done fucked up. But that's, I mean, the color we have on the wait, like, where was it? Like, somewhere underneath. In this lighting, it's not really showing. I was like, kind of, like, the underneath color, I think, was more like what it was meant to look like. But you know what? I'm not even mad. I mean, I'm one step closer to being Ziggy Stardust now. So, I mean, I'm not even mad. I just hope when I go to touch it up that I can maintain this color being so vibrant. Because, I'm kind of in love with it, not gonna lie. I'm kind of in love with this. It's so freaking cute. I've never had it this red in my life before, and I am all about it. I'm like, yes. 19-year-old me is screaming right now, because I think this was like the exact shade I wanted back then that I could not make it do. And this time I didn't even try and do the thing, and here it is, on my head. You're welcome, 19-year-old me. But if you had a time machine, you could see one day you will have the color. So... oh, goodness. I thought it was going to be a more natural red. I really did, but I also thought I wasn't going to F it up. This is what I get for doing it first thing in the morning because, I was impatient and didn't want to wait till I was more awake. So, here we are. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I'm sure I'm going to get some haters saying it looks stupid. You know what? I don't really care what you think because it's my hair on my head. At the end of the day, my opinion is what matters most. So, if you don't like it, screw you. So, anyway, I think it's cute, though. Oh my gosh, I was so ready for a change. I'm so glad I did this now. Even if it didn't come out the color I thought it was gonna come out, I'm so glad I did this. Like, you have no idea. So, oh goodness. And it didn't burn or anything. I was so worried about it burning, and that did not even end up being an issue. So, I did keep a wash rag nearby to hold over my nose and mouth during most of the time it was on my head, just to block the fumes, and that helped a lot, because I think if I hadn't done that, I likely would have had a similar reaction to the other time I did it. But doing that, yeah, it made all the difference in the world. I'm fine. I feel great. I feel fucking great. And my hair looks great, and I'm a happy camper. I am a happy freaking camper right now, so... anyways, I just wanted to share it with you guys because I'm really excited. It will no doubt be confusing for you as I'm still posting videos from my pre-filmed folder where we're gonna apparently be going back and forth between brunette Jenn, redhead Jenn, brunette Jenn, redhead Jenn, and you'll be able to tell which ones were filmed before the day I did this to my hair, and more current ones where it's red. So, yeah, I heard from you guys when I first chopped it up to here, and you were going between the hair down to the butt, hair up to here, hair down to the butt, hair up to here, and just how disorienting that is. Hopefully this will be a little less confusing, but, yeah, I still have a fuck ton of videos that are pre-filmed that need to be posted, so you're still gonna be seeing brunette videos for a while, but they'll also be interspersed with the red, so there you go. Anyways, that is it for this one, guys. So as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Give me a like for my awesome red hair. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link as always is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye!